Whew. I'm out here trying to get my yard work done before it storms again. It has rained every single day for a month, month and a half, 2 months straight. We're in that classic summertime pattern where random thunderstorms could pop up at any point during the day. They lose a little bit of steam at night when you lose the daytime heating of the sun, but make no mistake, summertime storms can still pack a punch. Of course, I'm expecting July to roll in and start heating things up, and of course when July and August get here, then it won't rain for months. Yeah. But I'm sitting down, taking a little break, getting something to drink, answering messages. I still have so much yard to cut. We don't have a riding mower. We had this push mower, and I have to push all this by hand. I can't wait to clean that building out and get rid of a bunch of junk. Get rid of that barrel that's sitting there, clean out the fire pit. My brother-in-law needs to come get his junk so we can get our decent yard back. But yeah, look at the clouds. Am I going to finish before? Look at the face. Alright, tonight at 9:42 Central Standard Time, it will be officially the summer solstice. I tried to get out here a little bit sooner to the bypass. It didn't storm today, even though it's been storming every day. Finally got a lull in the traffic. But this will be the longest day of the year with the most sunlight. I tried to get out here sooner and catch more of it, but I just didn't make it. It's pretty neat though. It's going to be 9 p.m. and still just a hair of daylight left. After the summer solstice, the days slowly start to creep back. I'm in the car, obviously, and I am heading to the theater to see Jurassic World Rebirth. I don't know anything about the film yet. Obviously, we've all seen the little clips of the T-Rex in the river scene, but I'm going in blind. I've avoided spoilers. I've tried my best not to see anything on social media, so I did see a little headline in a post online that said that the film had an alternate ending at some point and they changed it. So did the original Jurassic Park. So do a lot of movies. I don't know what to expect. I'm usually when I went to the theater in the past to see a movie, a lot of times I would go a little early, walk around Walmart, Target, wherever, make a whole day out of it. But today I'm just gonna go straight there, see my movie, and come home. I'm not looking to browse anything, buy anything. I don't want to spend any money. I just want to go there and come home. And I've kind of gotten to the point where I tend to, I'm in my lone wolf era. I'm going everywhere by myself. I'm doing everything by myself, and it's very much preferred at this point. But I'm gonna hit this highway out here, and we'll check in when we get to the theater, see how busy it's gonna be, see if they have any posters to give away or any kind of free stuff. You never know. I have the air conditioner on full blast, so I don't know how well you're going to be able to hear me. They gave me this little activity made out of like a cardboard. Then they gave me a little mini poster, which is nice. That was a really good movie. Definitely better than any of the Jurassic World movies. Of course, it helps that it was written by David Koch, or David Kemp, or however you want to pronounce his name. Oh my God, that movie was great. I'm really interested to see what the guys at Red Letter Media are going to have to say about it, but I don't think they're going to have a problem with this movie. There was no unnecessary fluff. There was no sequel baiting. There were no after credit scenes that I'm aware of. I got up and left when the credits started to roll. That was a good, old-fashioned adventure set piece, the way a movie should be of that caliber, of that nature. They shot on location with real film. Yet you had your clear villains, your heroes, whatever. There was growth with the characters. Everything was phenomenal. I loved that movie. This is the kind of feeling that I wish I'd walked away with after seeing Jurassic World and Fallen Kingdom and Dominion. There was an air of cynicism in the air after seeing those movies. Like, is this a corporate Hollywood movie blockbuster? Yes, but it was made in the same way that I'm used to them being made from the 80s and the 90s. You know what I mean? When I grew up, this just, it reeks of the old world in the best possible way. Oh my God, it was so good. I can't wait to get it and have my physical copies and get my digital copy so I can watch it and rewatch it over and over again. Oh, this was good. This was good. And it's funny because I was watching some of the behind the scenes stuff, you know, that's available on YouTube. And David Kemp said, you know, he got a call from Spielberg one day and says, remember that dinosaur movie we made? You want to make another one? They did. God, they did. There wasn't any kind of gratuitous long shots of the animals. You know, there wasn't any kind of... You had Blue throughout Jurassic World, and I love Blue, but the series just focused on her too much. I like the fact that the animals are just there and that they don't focus on any one particular dinosaur. It's an all-encompassing adventure. It was just great. I had to sit down and I had to capture my, you know, opinion of it immediately before the high of it wore off, before I go home and settle into whatever I'm going to do this afternoon. It was fantastic. And I forgot just how great the theater-going experience could be. We've talked about cinema dying. You know, they didn't really survive COVID. There's just so much there that's a problem. You know what I mean? There are people next to me. Probably wonder why I'm talking to myself in the car. But no, it was great. If they still made movies like this, theaters would not be dying. I will just say that. I'll just go ahead and put that out there. But let me go ahead. Okay. I was going to go ahead and back out, but I guess they're backing out. It was great. I can't recommend it enough. Everybody go see it. It's great. Take your kids. If you have young kids, it's not too scary for them. There was a family sitting next to me. It looked like their kids were probably, I don't know. I have a hard time telling how old children are. I don't know. Not 2 years old, but not 20. Somewhere in the middle. But they seemed to really enjoy it. They didn't seem to be scared by it. It was great. It was all around great. I think everybody's going to love this one. All right. I got a long drive back to the house. I have to drive out of town to get to a theater, so let me drive back home. My Dr. Pepper is sad and hot, so I'll have to get a fresh one when I get home. But yeah. And Tyler was able to get me one of the popcorn buckets. I've always seen them releasing these really cool popcorn buckets, and they keep getting more and more elaborate. My theater just had a metal tin popcorn bucket and a cup. I didn't bring any cash with me. My cards are, because of the Switch 2 situation, my cards are still buggered, so I can't really spend any money until I get that situation sorted. Sorted, but Tyler was able to grab us one of the popcorn buckets. As soon as I have it in hand, I will show you guys. Maybe I'll get him to record some footage and send it to me, and then I'll cut it into the vlog here. But either way, I'm gonna head home and just remember what a damn fine movie that was. It's here. It's finally here. Bloop. So I don't have a Regal Theater near me, so we kind of asked Tyler to go to his, and he was able to pick one up for me and ship it down from Tennessee. Ta-da! Now, bloop, let's check this bad boy out. I've never had my own fancy popcorn container before. This is kind of a newer phenomenon. They're just going crazy with the popcorn containers with movies now. And I wanted the one for Alien. Oh, sweet, you can replace the batteries. I was worried about that. Okay, let me open this bad boy up. Yeah, I wanted the one from the last Alien movie, which was like a, I think it was one of the face huggers in like a containment jar, similar to this. But I couldn't get one. Let's see, what did I do? The closest Regal Theater from me is like 45 minutes away. So I would have had to have driven to a big city to get one. And it would have been a whole production just for them to tell me they were out. And then Tyler tried his theater and they were sold out. Then when I looked on eBay, they were like, I don't know, 70 something bucks at first, and they shot up to over 100. Stupid, I know. Alright, how does this open? I'm just gonna rip into it, I guess. Oh, there's a piece of tape here. I guess this is the straw. Yeah, I didn't realize that this was part popcorn container, part straw. I did not realize that fact at first. Sorry, the camera is not tilting like I want it to be tilting. Let me fight with this camera. But, you know what? Let's do it this way instead. Okay. So we have the straw. Yeah, I didn't realize at first that it was a drinking container and a popcorn bucket. The dyno itself. Yeah, apparently I can change the batteries out, which is great. You press this button on the back and it releases your drink container. Engine. The Jurassic logo. It's pretty much just a cheap, like, yeah, okay. So the top screws off. So it's just like a thermos. It's just a plastic thermos. Nothing more special about it than that. But the popcorn bucket itself is pretty rad. Right, let me see if there is a pull tab. Yeah, there's a pull tab here. You pull out the plastic pin and it turns on. Okay, not bad. Okay, let me add our little dino buddy here. This thing actually has some weight to it. Not the popcorn bucket itself, but the dinosaur feels heavy. What's it made out of? Oh, no wonder it's heavy. It's a rubber dinosaur. It's one rubber piece. Um, it has 3 fingered claws, and then so it can't be T-Rex. It's also not raptor. What species is this? I don't know. Okay. I can get it open. In there. Okay. Now let's fire her up. Ooh. Look at that. And then, of course, let's put the container back in here. I think it goes that way. Engine. We'll get a thumbnail out of this at some point. That is pretty cool, though. I probably won't, break my neck to get another popcorn bucket unless they make one that just blows my mind. But I had to have this. It wasn't cheap either. I think Tyler said it was on the other side of $50. I don't know if that's because of inflation or if just that's how much these things go for. But, we owe him a huge favor. I mean, obviously, I guess I'll send him the $50, but you know what I mean. Like, he did us a solid. But yeah, there it is, the Jurassic Park or Jurassic World Rebirth popcorn container. And yeah, go see the movie. It was amazing. Like I've already said, you're doing yourself a great disservice if you don't go see it. Please. If you don't support the Jurassic franchise, we're just going to continue to get endless scores of terrible, terrible superhero movies. Okay, so earlier I did the unboxing of the popcorn bucket that Tyler sent. So my shelf grows slowly but surely, and I ended up acquiring one other thing today. Now, I've said it over and over and over again. I don't want to start collecting things. I don't want to be a collector. I don't want a whole wall full of toys and pop figures and memorabilia. But sometimes the nostalgia is strong. So when I saw this months ago, I knew that I had to have this one, even if I didn't buy anything else. So and then after I watched Rebirth in theaters, I said, yeah, I'm probably going to pick that figure up. So I went ahead tonight, and I think it was like $32. Doesn't have the large clown feet that Big Red over there has. Let's open him up. Even the bottom of its feet are extremely detailed. They've not done that with other figures, but this figure is more closely aligned to the original model of Rexy or Roberta Roberta was the name of the animatronic. Rexy was the name of the character. But people are saying that it looks more like a bull Rex. Of course, in Jurassic, the females are usually brown, where the males are more greenish. A lot of the artwork I've seen online has had the Rex kind of looking a little gray with some blue, or gray with some black, or gray with some yellow. I can't remember. How it looks on screen usually looks vastly different across the board. The toys usually don't look the same, obviously, because it wasn't red. I think it might have been red in the novel, but not in the movie. Hence the one on the middle shelf there being brown instead of having the reddish hue. But yeah, I can't wait to get this bad boy over on the shelf. I ripped into it like a child.